Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be analysing a trade I took on AU last week on the 16th of Feb. It's currently Monday the 20th. So obviously as we go down the time frames you will see some future markups because obviously we're on the replay tool at the moment just to go through this trade. So I apologise if you get confused with the markups in the future. That's for today because I'm currently trading at the moment. So I just wanted to clear that up. So going straight into it, this AU trade actually returned 19% for me, which is it's my biggest trade this year, and it's one of those one in a million trades that, you know, if you catch them, fair play, and they can set you up for the foreseeable future. So I started on the monthly chart, and we can see that we have mitigated a monthly supply and currently reacting positively to that. We've tapped into a weak monthly demand. But however, this demand is weak because you can see from this demand, price failed to print a new high and take out this supply. So I'm not expecting this to hold. I'm expecting these lows to be targeted at some point, or somewhere within this region to be hit. Obviously, we're showing a reaction to this demand, but I feel like supply will push it down at some point. Moving down to the weekly, we can have a look at that mitigation a little bit in more detail. So here you can see the reaction, but again we failed to take out this high, which again highlights the weakness in this demand and the power in the bearish momentum at the moment. So I'm expecting from this area to push down at least into this area right here as a potential weekly target, but then eventually I'm expecting these lows to be run as we move forward over the next couple of months. So that was my outlook for the weekly. Move down to the daily. We can see we had this latest bullish range on this sort of daily leg, and we were looking to retrace into this daily demand area, and so that was effectively my target, was that basically just the top of this demand. I do want to see the EQ of this candle met at some point. Obviously they're trades for a later date, but for now the target was just the top of that demand to see if we could run price into that area. So moving down to the 4 hour, we can see we can see price in a little more detail. You can see we had this bullish run, and then we retraced, pushed up, liquidity sweep of the high. It didn't print a new one, and it didn't run into this supply area right here, which again highlighted weakness for me in the from the bullish momentum. Sorry. If we have a look in more detail of the internal structure, so from this liquidity sweep we swept and took out this internal low right here, which was quite significant for me. So I was looking for a retracement within this sort of leg to go short into the daily demand. So if we go down to the hour, we can see this a little better. So with that in mind, my bias here was to look for a supply area within this premium area of supply, and I highlighted this zone right here because it was the last zone before momentum kicked in and pushed and took out this previous low here. So I was really interested in this area, and went down to the 5 minute, and once we came into that area of supply, we had a very nice mitigation of that zone, and so all I was waiting for was a bearish break of structure to look to go short, and we did get that right there. So here was the break of structure right there, and so again all I was looking for was an area to go short from. So there we go. So I like this area right here because it was very clean, and what we got from that is we can see that the supply to the left within this sort of wick did actually get mitigated, just a little tap. So I was happy that was all mitigated. Obviously the only area, we could have seen a deeper retracement into this zone, but I was confident enough that that wasn't going to happen. And so I put an entry in just here, quite a tight stop loss, I think it's about 4 pips. And then we targeted that daily demand. There's something about 18.97 or 5, I think it was. And basically this was the move. And we can see how that played out. So a beautiful tag in. This is like one of these trades you see on social media. And it just absolutely tanked from there for fulfilling the 19R target that I had in mind. And so that was AU last week, and that's how it played out. A very beautiful trade, and I hope that analysis helped you guys. You can go and review this trade. It happened on 16th of February, about 10:40 in the morning. So go study this, and hopefully the price action does help you. Until then, guys, have a fantastic week, and I'll catch you in the next one.